Content goal is? So, our content goal today is students will identify nonfiction text structures from text. Okay? So, what can we break down in our content goal? What's somebody, Connor?
Nonfiction.
What is nonfiction?
Nonfiction is it's real. It's
real. I like that.
Facts.
Real. Real, and it has facts in it, right? Okay. Yeah, James.
Actual life events.
Ooh, I like the actual life events. All right. Anything else in there we need to break down? Carl.
Opposite of fiction.
Ooh, so it's the opposite. I like that word. Okay, it's the opposite of fiction. Yes?
Facts.
Facts. We got facts again. Here we go. So we got facts. Anything else in our content goal we need to know about, or anything else we've talked about in the past? Emily,
Structures.
what are structures?
They're like telling the story in chronological order.
Oh, so we got chronological, right? So that's time order. What else we got? Yeah.
Problems and solutions.
Problems and solutions. Man, he's remembering things. Good job, buddy. And solution. I'll put that there. What else we got?
Cause and effect.
Cause and effect. Okay, anything else? Connor.
Compare and contrast.
Compare and contrast. Pen's dying on me. Everett.
Description.
Description. Very nice.
We got a lot.
I got 5 of them now.
We do have 5 of them. Where will we look? Where will we look? We need. Oh, I see someone point. Everybody point. Where will we look to look at our structures? Yeah, they're over here. So here's our time order. Very nice. Who did this poster for me? Who did this one? Thank you, Carl. Who did compare and contrast? Brooklyn. How about problem and solution? Who did that one?
Me and James.
All right. And description?
Me.
Who did that one?
Me.
You did that one?
Yeah, I did that one in my house with James.
Nice. All right. Oh, and who wrote all of them down, all the text structures? Jack? Thank you, buddy. We're going to be needing those today. We're going to be using those for our activity today. All right? So, our activity is we're going to do my question, our question. That's going to be our activity today. But I need to break you into groups. So I need you guys to count off. Can you put your feet on the floor? That's safer. The passage, I want you to read that passage silently to yourself. When you're done early, what would you do when you're done early, Connor?
Read the passage again.
Read the passage again. I will stop you. I have to pass them out, start reading it. I'll give you like 2 minutes to read it, think about it, and then when we're done, I'll give you the next set of directions, okay? Okay, fingers, what passage are you reading? Ever, you reading them all? Just 4, that boy. All right, here we go. Here you go. Okay, so now what we're going to do, you've read your passage quietly to yourself. Now we're going to go over my question, our question. I'm going to give you this paper. You're in groups of 4. So I have first group member. I need someone to be number 1. I need someone in your group to be number 2. And then there's a common question. This is last. We're not going to do this one until the very last. So what I want you to do with your table group right now, you guys have to decide, am I going to be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4? You decide at your table. What are you going to be?
I'm 1.
Decide at your table right now.
I'm 1.
You can be 1. Okay, class.
Yes, yes.
Okay, show me your attention. All right, so what you're going to do next is you are going to only answer your question about the passage you read. That's all you're going to do. You're going to answer your question about the passage you read. Any questions? How many of you are going to answer the common question now? Oh, I like how he showed me. Jack showed me. Nobody's answering the common question right now. We're going to get to that as a group when we're all done. All right? Here we go. Here comes your paper. I want you to take 2 minutes to read your question and answer your question. All right? Check your neighbor. All right. Okay, so now what we're going to do is everybody has a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 tables have 5. Okay? We're going to start with number 1. You're going to read your question for number 1, and then read your answer. Everybody else at your table is going to listen to their question and their answer. Then you need to pick one of these to discuss it. I agree, and I would like to add this to it. My question was, so you're going to start that way, right? So number 1 is, my question was, and you're going to read your question and your answer. Then the other 3 people at your table are going to pick, I agree or I disagree, I think it was this, or I think the answer, oh, we don't do that one until last. So you're going to pick, the first person's going to read the question and the answer, then you guys at your table get to pick this.
Okay.
All right? Your job is to write down their answer. If you agree, you write down their answer for that question. Okay? So raise your hand if you had question number 1. Raise it tall if you had question number 1. Okay? You got it? Okay. Hands down, you're reading. Raise your hand if you do not have anything down for question number 1. You have nothing written down.
Raise your hand.
Nothing. That should be you, right? You're going to write down their answer. So you then have a complete sheet when you're done. Any questions? Okay, number 1. I want you to be active listening so that everybody can hear at that table. So the person with question number 1, I'd like you to read your question and give me your answer. Everybody else needs to respond.
Our main idea the purpose helps us identify non-fictional text structures. I respect you disagreeing with your answer because it says what is the definition of the purpose of the text structure, which is just this text, not the whole thing.
The purpose of the text structure is the text talks about similarities and differences.
I agree. I would like to add that it could be time or because it's like 13 and he's getting 14. So, yeah.
It might be about both of them. It might be, but I really don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I respectfully agree with him.
Okay, 3.
Might be.
It would be compare and contrast problem, solution, time, universal, positive, description, or main idea. Because there are the most recent Dr. Miller was trying to
Yes.
How do you understand that?
It helps you understand that Dr. Miller is trying to help the tigers from disappearing from the wild.
Go
I
ahead.
respectfully agree with you because without the structures, compare and contrast, problem and solution, time and order, etc., the text structure wouldn't be text structure.
All 4 and in some cases 5 questions. Now we're going to discuss the common question. As a group, you're going to discuss it. Make sure you come up with the same answer and then write a thorough response for the common question. I will be grading you on your common question answer. So use this time to talk about it, come up with a complete sentence. You must, it says here, use text to support your answer. Use stuff in the text and the answers to your previous 4 questions to make a good answer for that. You talk about it at your group and then write it down. You have 3 minutes to talk and 1 minute to finish writing up. All right?
Okay.
Begin.
Provided passage. Use the text to support
The nonfiction is real, so I think being used provided
We gotta restate the question.
What is a non?
Alright guys, key terms is cause and effect. Term
How is the key term cause and effect?
are
It states it in the first paragraph.
in effect.
I'm just gonna go time.
Cause and effect. Cause and effect. Alright. The purpose is
Okay, Emily, you're gonna read your table's response to the common question.
Okay. The nonfiction text structure is description because it tells how he made the sandwich and it said what he was doing while and after he was eating at or ate the sandwich.
The nonfiction text structure being used in the provided passage is Miller is trying to save time from extinction, which is problem and solution.
The nonfiction text structure being used in the provided passage is cause and effect.
Because you have to do something to a thing for it to change.
The text tells you how to put a screen protector on, and the passage gives you steps. And I think the structure is time, order, chronological, or detailed.
The nonfiction structure that is being used is time order because it uses the signal words first, second, and third.
I like doing our question, because I get to hear people's ideas and it helps me better so I can know what they're thinking.
Wait, start over.
I like doing my question, our question, because I don't like working alone, and I like working with my partners.
I liked my question, our question, because it let me hear another person's point of view, and plus it gave us a lot of help.